Okay, everyday life depends on technology. It has become one of the most important things to the human race. However, there are some pros and cons to the use of technology. Almost half of the time we spend awake is consumed by technology. Child obesity is partly due to the overuse of technology. Technology takes away from family time. However, in some ways it is very useful, and different approaches can be taken to stop the overuse of technology. Ask yourselves this question: how much time do you spend using some kind of technological device every day? The average adult is awake for 15 hours and 45 minutes every day, and about 45% of that time is spent using some kind of technology, according to a study done by Rabor and Thomas in the UK. However, these statistics are from 2010. This only means that the average time has increased over the past 2 years. Over 50% of the adults' time is probably now overtaken by technology. Surprisingly, these statistics are only based on adults. Children are a whole different story. This is what a child's media usage looks like. A child's week is consumed by 75 hours of media usage according to ABC News. This includes listening to music, playing video games, watching television, and surfing the internet, although it does not include the time a child spends on their cell phone. Now, one of the biggest problems in the United States is child obesity. Obesity rates in children under 12 rose from about 15% in 1999 to nearly 19% in 2004, with a projected 20% rate in 2010, according to an article by Livestrong.com. This goes back to the 75 hours children spend using technology every week. Instead of exercising and going out to play, children prefer to lock themselves up in a room and play video games all day or browse the internet. According to an article from ABC News, the average kid sponges in 2.5 hours of music each day, almost 5 hours of TV and movies, 3 hours of internet and video games, and just 38 minutes of old-fashioned reading, according to a new study by the Kaiser Family Foundation. People do not realize how serious this problem is. This is mainly because society is so used to it that they do not realize how much children are affected by it. 10 years ago, at the age of 8, it was normal for kids to just own a toy phone, but now children are walking around with the latest iPhone in their hands. Not only does technology affect children, but it affects family time too. What happened to board games and dinner with the family? This question can be easily answered. Texting, computers, and cell phones have taken over that special family time. If you go to a restaurant and see a family at a table, you'll see most of them are on their cell phones, and they are not even interacting with the people who are right in front of them. Just like children, teenagers spend most of their time in their rooms obsessed with texting and social networks by using their computers such as these. People will argue that social networks such as Facebook are important because they can connect with family members who are all across the country or even around the world, and it is way cheaper than a plane ticket. This is true, however, this is not a valid excuse as to why they spend more than half of the day on the computer or cell phones. It is okay to connect with family members from across the world, but why spend half the day with people across the country when it can be spent with people within one's own household? There's so much an individual can do to change this around. The health of America's children is at stake. Initiatives such as the Let's Move program by First Lady Michelle Obama have been created to fight the current health issues affecting America's children. This program motivates overweight children to eat healthy and exercise in order to succeed in having a healthier lifestyle. A lot of information can be found on the Let's Move.government website. However, initiatives can take place in a household with parents as the leading figures. Americans have to become more aware of the problems technology can produce in the lives of children if it is not used properly. If this does not happen, then children will become obese at the age of 5 years old and will have several health implications that can deter their cognitive and physical potential. Nonetheless, the health of American children is not the only factor at stake. The interaction of American families is at risk as well. Fortunately, all these new technological advances can become auspicious if used appropriately. While using the computer to contact family members across the country, face-to-face interaction can be achieved too. Using Skype or any other types of video chat can facilitate communicating with family members when not available. Now that we have gone over the pros and cons, let's review them all. Almost half of an adult's day is consumed by technology. Children spend about 75 hours a week just using the media. Due to the use of technology, the percentage of child obesity has continued to rise over the past years, and family time has been affected because of the use of technology. But different approaches can be taken to solve the overuse of technology, and parents can start motivating their children to exercise, and more face-to-face interaction within families should be encouraged. Remember to be more aware of your usage of technology and do not let it take over your lives. Thank you.